The headset arrived yesterday. No flashy packaging, just a plain brown box with NeurAlign printed in small letters on the label. I'd been on the wait list for months after seeing those viral videos, people claiming their entire lives had changed after using it. Better focus, increased productivity, even improved relationships, all from a VR program claiming to tune your neural pathways. Skeptical? Hell yes. But I'd tried everything else. Productivity apps, nootropics, meditation, nothing stuck. My ADHD had cost me 2 jobs in the past year. This was my last resort before going back on medication. The setup was simple enough. The headset looked like any premium VR rig, except for the additional sensors that pressed against my temples and the base of my skull. The app installed quickly. NeurAlign Reality Enhancement Protocol. Welcome to neural calibration, a soothing voice announced as the program loaded. This isn't traditional VR. What you're about to experience is a progressive neural training program. 20 minutes daily for optimal results. Please don't exceed recommended usage. The first session was underwhelming. Just a white room with floating geometric patterns. I followed instructions, focusing on specific shapes as they pulsed with light. My temples tingled slightly where the sensors pressed against my skin. After exactly 20 minutes, it shut down automatically. That night, I slept better than I had in years. Day 5 of using NeurAlign, and I'm genuinely impressed. My focus has sharpened dramatically. I've finished more work this week than in the previous month. The calibration sessions have become more complex. Now I manipulate virtual objects with increasing precision. There's a satisfaction in completing each level, like scratching an itch in my brain I never knew was there. But yesterday, something odd happened. I was making coffee after my session when my mug glitched. That's the only word for it, glitched. For a split second, it pixelated, like a video game asset failing to render. I blinked, and it was normal again. Probably just eye strain from the headset. Day 12. The improvements continue, but so do the glitches. They're small, barely noticeable, but definitely happening. My desk lamp flickered into a low-resolution version of itself. The corner of my bedroom momentarily showed its wireframe. My cat froze mid-jump for exactly 3 seconds before resuming motion. I checked the NeurAlign forums. A few users mentioned similar experiences, but most dismissed them as sensory recalibration. Just the brain adjusting to improved processing. One user suggested reducing sessions to 15 minutes. I tried that today. The glitches stopped. Day 15. I broke protocol. I used NeurAlign for 40 minutes instead of 20. The calibration space has evolved into something beautiful, an endless geometric landscape that responds to my thoughts. I can shape mountains with a gesture, create cascading patterns that feel like extensions of my consciousness. Time dissolves in there. When I finally removed the headset, my apartment looked wrong. Colors too vibrant, edges too sharp. My movements left slight motion trails, like a camera with a slow shutter speed. I called in sick to work. Couldn't face going outside. What if a glitch happened in public? A message appeared on my phone. Neural alignment disrupted. Resume standard protocol. I didn't remember installing push notifications for NeurAlign. Day 20. I haven't used the headset in 5 days. The visual glitches have mostly subsided, but now I'm experiencing something worse. Reality feels dull, muted, like someone turned down the contrast on the world. I dream of the geometric landscape every night, of its perfect mathematics, its responsiveness to my will. This morning, I found a note on my nightstand written in my handwriting. Reality is subjective. Alignment continues. I don't remember writing it. Day 21. I gave in, put on the headset again. The program started differently this time. No voice, no instructions. Just immediate immersion in that beautiful landscape. I stayed for hours. When I finally removed the headset, my apartment was perfect again. Vibrant, responsive, real. A text arrived from a number I didn't recognize. Calibration successful. Phase 2 initiated. Day 30. I've stopped counting days. Time feels circular now. I wear the headset while I sleep, while I eat. I only remove it when absolutely necessary. The real world continues to deteriorate when I view it without NeurAlign. Objects stutter in their movements. Sounds lag behind their sources. Sometimes, people's faces briefly distort into pixelated approximation. NeurAlign fixes everything. With it, reality is enhanced, optimized. I can see the underlying patterns in everything. I'm more focused, more productive than ever. I got a promotion. My friends comment on how present I am in conversations. They can't see the overlays, the subtle metrics floating above their heads. Emotional status, attention levels, trustworthiness scores. I haven't mentioned the headset to anyone. The manual update specifically advised against it. Manual update? Was there a manual? Something's happening. The boundaries are blurring. Yesterday, I removed the headset, but the interface remained. My apartment still displayed the enhancement overlays, the information metrics, the optimization suggestions. I panicked and tried to reset the system. That's when I saw it. A small glitch in my own hand. For a moment, I could see through it, like it wasn't fully rendered. I put the headset back on immediately. Everything stabilized. A message appeared in my visual field. Integration progressing. Do not resist. I found another note this morning. My handwriting, but more precise than I've ever been capable of. What if there was never a headset? I reached up to touch the device and felt nothing. Just my own head. But I can still see the interface. Still see the enhancements. Still see the world as it should be. Optimized, perfect, aligned. I opened the closet where I keep the NeurAlign box. It wasn't there. My browser history shows no record of purchasing NeurAlign. My bank statements show no payment to any company by that name. But when I look in the mirror, I see subtle data points hovering around my reflection. My stress levels, my cognitive performance metrics, my integration percentage, 94%. My phone just lit up with a new message. Final calibration approaching. Prepare for full integration. There's a soft knocking at my door. Through the peephole, I see someone wearing what looks exactly like a NeurAlign headset. They're holding a clipboard with my name on it. The text on my phone updates. Subject reality test commencing, determining primary simulation. I don't know which side of the door is real anymore, but I'm going to open it. Maybe I've been wearing the headset all along, or maybe I am the headset.